and welcome back to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. It is a different vibe over here because today we are tapping into the sign of Aries for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements, wherever you have the Aries placement in your chart. Before we get started, DM my Instagram in the description below if you'd like a private tarot reading. You can ask whatever question you want. Subscribe to my channel and comment below what video you want to see next. So let's get right into it, Aries. What is going on for Aries during this time? What does Aries need to know? Okay, we got a lot going on. So we have good times and be yourself. Aries, you're likely ready to socialize, ready for new friends, ready to have a whole new circle. And I feel like you guys are kind of like in a space where you're trying to determine who it is that you are. Let's start with the be yourself. Gravitate towards what resonates with you personally. Don't let others convince you to be a part of something that doesn't resonate with you. You don't have to change who you are to fit in with anyone, period. Tapping into the energy of your spread, Aries, I just feel like you're wanting growth, you're wanting expansion, you're wanting new. And, you know, maybe that's new relationships, romantically, new friendships. It really feels like more of a friendships, like your tribe, the people around you. But the most important thing is to not mold yourself into who you think people would find cool or who you think people would want to be. There is so many aesthetics that there's literally nothing wrong. I love individuality. If you guys want to change your aesthetic, yeah, that's definitely a sign that you're going to be looking for a new friend group soon, because your, you know, current friend group may not resonate with that. But be yourself. Don't be afraid to lose friends and, you know, things like that. All right, so we have good times next. You've experienced enough sadness, heartache, and disappointments and challenges. It's time for you to have some much needed good times. Set your sights for some much needed fun and sunshine in your life. Just like the tough times, good times don't last forever, so make the most of opportunities you have now when they present themselves. I'm using King of Aloha Tarot. You can find him here on YouTube. These are his decks. This one is the Notebook Tarot, Polaroid Tarot, and this is another one of his decks. But yeah. So we have don't waste time. So there's definitely a time crunch, Aries. I feel like you guys are you're being called. You're being called. Like, I feel like you guys, it may feel like you're under a pressure cooker. It may feel like there's a lot of pressure around you. Regardless of what people say, follow their actions. Watch out for those who say one thing and do another. Also, watch out for those who do nothing at all. Don't waste your time. Yeah, I feel like, you know, maybe you're around people and they have all these hopes and dreams but zero action behind it, and you're ready to take a stand for your own life for the sake of yourself so that you can have improvement and move on in life. I just feel a whole evolution happening, honestly. You guys may have gone through a spiritual ascension, because I forget who I was just talking about this. I think it was Aquarius. But a lot of people get stuck in that higher than thou place after they have an ascension. So literally it happens to everyone. But after you have an ascension and you're participating in regular conversations with people, it just seems like people are so brain dead. Like, it just seems like people are so stupid, and it can be hard to resonate with them. It can be hard to you know, even communicate with them, because it can just be very irritating when you're talking to someone once you're woke and they're clearly, you know, not woke, haven't ascended. So, you know, you guys may be lashing out. You may be feeling that way. You may be feeling upset or annoyed. I feel like you guys are going through an ascension. I do. And it's time to just rip off the Band-Aid. So we have the past. Leave the past in the past. If you go digging up old situations and people, you might just start old lessons that you should have already learned from and move on. You guys, I did this not too recently, like last year, so I definitely learned about that. Leave the past, situations in the past. Some of you flat out need to separate from the past. You're still very much so in that timeline, so you're not experiencing your new timeline, your new future yet. But some of you are in the new timeline, and it's kind of like when you break up with someone, the same day you feel empowered, like, yes, I left them, and then like 2 weeks later it's like, I wonder what they're doing, you know? That's when it really hits you. So I feel like some of you guys are in that space where it's like you've done the separation, but you're kind of trailing back or really wanting to. The universe is saying, cut it off, leave it in the past. And then we have fight. Hey, it's going to be hard, Aries. You can't fight every single battle that presents itself in your life. Some battles should be avoided so that you can save your energy for the battles that make sense and mean the most to you. Absolutely. I feel like there's gossip I feel like there's gossip around. I wouldn't be surprised if we got one of the pages here, because typically that's communication. So depending on which page we get, that'll let me know if we got a gossip energy. But I feel like some of you guys, you don't have a problem leaving, but you don't like the way people think about you, look at you, and are talking about you. It's like you can feel people from the past talking about you, thinking that you were the problem, or thinking that they had no part in things. Like there's a lot of, well, there's a lack of taking accountability. I can sense it. I can sense it. There's a lack of taking accountability in your past, Aries. So you're, yeah. People from your past, they're not holding themselves up accountable or admitting the part that they played in things. It's a lot easier to blame it on you. But because you are spiritually ascended, you know, let's play devil's advocate, you do have the tools to, you know, rise above those situations. If you're truly ascended, you can rise above those situations, transform them, and move on with your beautiful life and leave them, you know, in the past. That's enough karma right there. That's enough payback right there. The fact that they have to stay in that old timeline and just rot while you get to prosper. I mean, come on. It's really just the way that you look at it. So the universe is saying, this was this way and these were this way. The universe is saying, do not attach yourself to old situations or go back and revisit them, especially if people are just running their mouths. They're going to do that. All right, let's see. Yeah, you guys. Knight of Cups and the Six of Staffs. You guys, look at you with your gold staff ahead of the herd, making moves, ascending. Yeah, we're right on par here. This is you, Aries. You guys are making moves. Knight of Cups, your heart is open. You're ready for new adventures. You're ready for new love, new friendships, deeper bonds than you've ever experienced before. But with the Eight of Staffs in reverse and the Seven of Cups in reverse, I feel like the situation hasn't been handled. And here's the thing, Aries. You know, you don't have to have conversations with people of the past to handle them. You just have to transmute that energy. So you have to find a different way you can look at the situation. So you may want to put pen to paper and say, this is why this is a good thing for me. This is why them gossiping or, you know, them not liking me is a good thing for me, because that means they won't want to travel back to me and drag me down to hell, back to that old dusty timeline. You know, it's a matter of how you look at it. So you have to transmute it. Or if there is anyone with a level head that you can talk to, you know, communication is always great. Closure is always great. Most people don't get the actual opportunity to have closure though. So you may just want to transmute that energy yourself. But we have the Hangman here. The universe is saying surrender to this new timeline, because at this point you're fighting it. All right, let's see. Yeah. King of Swords in reverse, fighting for all the wrong reasons. King of Staffs in reverse, you're about to, Aries, you may quite look, because see, the thing about the King of Staffs is he's kind of in charge of the direction that you're going and the growth that you have. And with this in reverse, because of the fighting for a cause that just has nothing to do with you anymore or isn't your problem anymore, you're gonna put yourself on a different timeline, stay in that old timeline, get trapped in the past. It may not let you go. It may not let you go. And I had like a horrible experience with that personally, because I opened a door, you know, with someone from my past, and then I literally felt like so I'm not religious. I definitely believe in the power of the universe. But when I tell you that was like demonic energy around me, okay? The past, that energy was like, you are not leaving. That's how it felt. Because I opened that door and I literally felt the energy keeping me back. And I felt all my progress being just diminished in a week. So luckily I got myself out of that. But Aries, don't even put yourself in the position to fight that anymore, because if you're a light and you've ascended and now you have all this good energy around you, you're going to attract good things to you. And you know, all the creatures of the night, okay, the lower vibrational energies, they're going to be attracted towards you. That's why they keep coming back. So if you're wondering, well, if they don't want to try, if they don't want to be any better for me, and they know I've done this and this and this and this and this, and they know I have a problem with this and this and this and then this, why do they keep coming back? Because you benefit them. Of course they're going to come back. They're not going to treat you any better. They're coming back because you benefit them. Nine of Staffs, the World in reverse, and the Page of Coins in reverse. I literally was having a conversation with someone once, this guy that I used to date, and I was like, I was like, listen, I don't really like you as a person anymore. I know you from the past, but I don't like you as a person anymore. And you don't even like me, to be honest. You just want to like settle down with someone, but you don't even like me. And they were like, I mean, well, but I mean, okay. And I'm like, what do you mean? What's wrong with that? Like, okay, like that is not okay. People, they don't get it. Aries is what I'm saying. I'm telling you my personal tea so you can understand from personal experience. People don't get it. Yeah, we did get one of the pages that I was getting, and the page of coins is definitely social, okay? You know, people with money are pretty socialites, but page of coins in reverse, it's being social for all the wrong reasons. It's talking to people you shouldn't be talking to. It's not, you know, upright. The page of coins is pretty good, upright, making, you know, good financial decisions, going towards your goal. There's some learning lesson energy with that. Social, making new, you know, friends and connections, but with that in reverse, it's just like you're connecting yourself to the past. Nine of Staffs, you're really close to achieving your goal, but it can very much so be taken away. I'm just picking up on that super heavy for you guys, Aries. A lot of people think what's for you won't miss you, which just isn't true anymore, especially now that there are so many woke people. The same energy that we use, you know, other people may use for their own benefit. And, you know, an opportunity can be taken out of the universe by someone else. If you don't, you know, take it when the universe presents it right to you. It's kind of like having first dibs, like going to a car show and having first dibs on the cars, and it's like you're like, oh, I want to wait it out. I don't know. I don't want to commit yet. And then the car gets sold because it was presented to the public, that kind of thing. Okay. Yeah, guys. I mean, it literally came from this deck. I mean, we have communication and fake friends. Yeah, communication and fake friends. I feel like you guys are communicating with some people that just don't appreciate you anymore, or this could be a relationship, you know. Someone is not appreciating you guys. It could even be like a work relationship, like maybe, okay, I'm hearing someone had time from work and they off from work and they came back and the dynamic has changed, almost like other people had built bonds and they kind of forgot about you and now you don't really know where your place is. I'm hearing that for one specific person. That was literally such a clear-cut message that someone needed to hear. Just understand that you can make new connections, move towards the future. Don't try to force the past to be the same as what it was. You can still have a cohesive work environment, but you just have to kind of, just like your first day, start over, even though it's frustrating. You know, now this is cool. We got unexpected money coming in. So you guys, that's what I was literally just talking about, Aries. Like, you have really good energy around you. You've most likely ascended recently, and that's why these people of the past are going to be trickling back in, like on your neck, like, can I get a slice of that unexpected money pie? But it's up to you to say, you know, no. It's up to you to be self-reflective and to understand that you've been through cycles with these people already and you don't need to visit them again. Yeah, that's honestly how I'm feeling. And you guys know I'm one to be like, well, you know, give people, I definitely believe people deserve second chances, and I don't feel like every relationship people have to just be cut off. I mean, you always have free will, so you don't have to listen to what I'm saying. I'm literally just reading the cards, but this is really looking like a clear cut, you need to separate from these people because they're going to get in the way of you being able to experience the full abundance that's meant for you, because this is something that you have worked for. So if you're just a sharing, giving, loving person, fine, go out and share it, you know, free will. But I'm really feeling like you should take time to just enjoy what it is the universe is sending to you outside of other people and them, you know, taking what you want. So we have spring and victory. Whatever you're manifesting right now will be here during spring. I just heard that super quickly for you. Whatever you are manifesting right now will be here during spring. Now, if you know that you are manifesting something huge, do not shade this timeline, okay? Because if it were to happen now, say for an example, you're trying to manifest someone, you know, you're trying to manifest a relationship with someone, but little did you know they already had a relationship going on the side, so you end up in a third-party situation and it all goes to crap. If you just had waited to spring and accepted that timeline, you know, then you would get that person all to yourself. I say all that to say divine timing is important. That's something that I have to beat into my own head like multiple times a week, to be honest, because my patience level it's real thin. We have silence. We have silence. Yeah, it honestly may be better just for you guys to go silent, go ghost on people at this point, for your benefit. And ghost, I don't mean ghost in the sense that you ghost people and don't give them any sort of you know, reasoning or conversation, but for a lot of you Aries, for most of you, I really want to say for all of you, you've already talked to people or hinted at people at what's bothering you. They already know how you feel. They're also not idiots, you know? And if someone can't read social cues, like you can't tell how I'm feeling by my face, by what I've said. Aries, you guys are typically very vocal. So it's like, I feel like you've already, you know, explained to people how you are feeling. So it's not ghosting. It's just like, you've already tried. Now it's just your time to just turn it off. You've tried already. That's what I feel that silence energy is communicating. All right, so we got a lot of these that wanted to come out. What's going on? You may be dealing with an earth sign or a water sign. We have fire and earth here. Fire and earth here. To be honest, with that earth energy, I just don't feel very much movement. I feel like we also have storms, which was giving me the water sign energy. I feel like you guys are in limbo. We literally have the limbo card here as well, and I feel that to be very accurate for you guys. I feel like you guys are just like, you know what, I don't have a problem moving on from the past, but I don't really know where to go next. And I feel like that's the actual part that's bothering you, that you can't see the future though, because it's making you feel like things are uncertain. And it's like, why do I have to feel uncertain when I'm the one doing the best, you know, for this situation? Like, I'm the one, you know, doing the healing. I'm the one separating from this toxicity. Why hasn't the universe put that new thing in my life quite yet? You need time for the dust to clear. You're not even going to see your new thing clearly, you know, because if you're still hyped up from doing all this work with these friend groups, you may be on the defense. So you need a time, which is why for some of you, especially for those of you manifesting something really big, you need the time for it to just cool off, for you to calm down, so you can truly have an open heart with that Knight of Cups energy towards the future. And you don't, you know, take someone's, you know, just being aloof, or someone, you know, you get it. Like if you meet someone new, you do need to have some conversations in the beginning, like, this is what I like, this is what I don't like. If immediately someone does something, it may, you know, upset you and remind you of the past, and you may immediately like write off your twin flame or your soulmate, or someone who could be a really good friend to you. We have movement and guidance. So I do feel movement happening in your life. Listen, the universe is going to give you your next steps, so don't worry about it too much, Aries. The universe is going to show you the next steps, but literally, I just think we're at a pause moment because everything we've just dealt with, that was a freaking lot, okay? And I know, Aries, once you guys get hyped up and once you guys get motivated, you're like, go, 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 like, who wants some? Like, I'm gonna start swinging. But to be honest, you guys, you do need a moment to just like chill, relax, allow the motor to turn off, and then turn it back on. So yeah, we have ruins here. We have ruins here. You are looking at the rebel. You're looking at everything that was destroyed, and you're shook. Some of you guys are quite emotional at this time. Like, how did I get here? How did this happen? It's for your best benefit. This is exactly what was supposed to happen, and I'm proud of you that you actually did it. We already talked about silence, but we have action here. For those of you who haven't started this process to do some spring cleaning, you know, fall cleaning, eliminate the, you know, lower vibrational energies in your life, this is what you know, this is your next step. So yeah, babes, that was your spread. DM my Instagram in the description below if you'd like a private tarot reading. You can ask whatever question you want for your reading. Like this video, please subscribe to my channel, and comment below what video you want to see next. I love you. Be careful what you wish for, okay? And I will see you in the next one.